Hey fellow Vault Dwellers, welcome! It's time to update the heavy gunner build. I know some of you are waiting for that. We'll see what can be done to make heavy gunner powerful. Can it be close to the power of Commando? Maybe. Maybe it can. Depends how those weapons will perform. I'm guessing this build will be more similar to Commando than you anticipate. There's just so many good perks that are so universal that you need to use if you want high DPS build. Welcome in the chat, Casper, Michael, Wizard, Steve Martin, Randy B, Monkey Nuts, Tobias. Welcome, Angerfish77. Hello there. And it's time to start Fallout 76. I need to do my dailies too. We are still on the road to rank 150 to get more superb bait in case there would be some more fishing in the future. I don't need it for now. I want fishing. I have all the fish. I mean, I already fed the fish to Linda Lee. But I did catch all the fish that there is in Appalachia. I kept my local legends, so I did keep those. Heavy Gunner as a Ghoul. The Ghoul builds we are starting from next week. Maybe I will switch to Ghoul on Saturday during the Ship Squatch day or after that. I'm not 100% sure. What's free? Care weight booster. This is handy. Hello everyone else joining us. Welcome. How many ghouls do we even have still? I'm pretty sure the population of ghouls, for whatever reason, shrank. I see less. Maybe just because of the look. People do not want to have the skin issues. That must be it, as generally ghoul remains to be more powerful than human. It is, not by much, but it is a little bit stronger than humans. So ghoul, by no means is weak. It's not weak, it's stronger. So it's not that Ghoul is weaker, Ghoul is stronger. With the recent changes, probably even a little bit more than it used to be, as Blooded build is not as important anymore. I mean, we are still playing Blooded build for a little bit of extra damage and ability to use Unyielding. But I don't even do a full health version of my builds for humans. The main reason is, look, that's a low health version build. What do I need to do with this Demolition Expert build to make it full health? Take off Radical, take off Nerd Rage, done. It's a full health build. The gear remains the same. So for most builds, it's redundant to do separate video. I could do just to squeeze more videos, but I don't feel like that's fair. Like making another video just to remove 2 cards and repeat everything I already did and said doesn't sound logical for me, so I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's the whole difference. 3 points in total are different if you are full health. And the gear is the same. There is not many builds that can benefit from Blooded Prefix. It is improved now. The Blooded Prefix is good. But not many situations when that would be the best prefix. That would outclass 2-shot. That would outclass Furious. Not many situations. Like for launchers, 2-shot is best for everyone. Had lots of fun with that, but now it's time for a heavy gunner update. So let's start working on it. So we do have human experience, human shotgun, human demo expert, black powder. I don't know if I can keep it really. Crafting and barter. Am I getting rid of this one? Crafting and barter, probably not as important. Most of the weapon modifications and crafting no longer requires any perks. They dropped that requirement, which is handy. Maybe I change that for human heavy gunner. So I'm running out of loadouts and I cannot buy more. There is no more loadouts. Guardian Farmer. Stealth Commando. Okay, wait. There is... Okay, I did hit plan heavy gunner human. Maybe? Yeah, maybe there'll be enough builds. Okay, for now, we choose then this one. Yeah, let's update this one. We are keeping the same legendary perks, with exception of follow through is not really needed. Heavy gunner, I could still keep it on the heavy gunner. This is my swappable, and I continue with that, like follow through or pick locking perk or some perk that will recharge my fusion core or whatever else I need. This is swappable. My last slot is basically swappable. That's a staple. Like I feel fits best. Especially special. I'm not touching special, as plus 20 makes different loadout compatible. If needed, I will switch tanking one for the team. Follow through is generally swappable. From other legendary perks, like what's good in here? Blood Sacrifice, unfortunately, I didn't even upgrade. I cannot find. Did you found a use case? Yes, I cannot. I cannot see a use case when this would be beneficent for me. I was trying. Imagine something in my head that Blood Sacrifice would synergize better than just using action points. I just don't. Maybe the one thing I see on consoles when you run on controller, instead on spamming coffee, you can spam stimpaks with Blood Sacrifice, which is probably easier. In Power Armor, stimpak spam to run Blood Sacrifice, I can see that. But outside of that, I don't know. That's why I'm not even... I will upgrade it at some point. I didn't yet. What is good? Electric Absorption remains to be good. But I have now so many fusion cores in my stash, in the ammo box, that I don't really need it. I could use it for tankiness, but don't need it either. I'm so tanky with all the new perks improving my tankiness that I don't need it. Then, far flank, that's weak. They have chance to explode, they will do a little bit of damage, but they don't kill even enemies next to them, so that's... Why would I have that? There are weapons that can crowd control. I can use grenade launcher if I want crowd control. So I don't see how that would be useful. I tried it, but I couldn't. Like, I tried this one more. Much higher chance, still not very useful. Still not very useful. Funky that. Useful sometimes, but as I'm human, I don't really need elemental resistance. I have that from endurance perks. So I'm good. Hack and slash, that's for melee, and it was nerfed heavily, so I'm not even using it on melee. This is awesome. That remains to be awesome. Power armor reboot for raid. I see that for raid instead of follow through. I could even equip that here. This heavy gunner is good for raid, so maybe power armor reboot would be in order. Power sprinter. Fewer action points for sprinting. That's so stupid. To use a legendary perk to have cheaper sprinting, that should be doing something else. That should be doing something else. Such a cool graphic, by the way. Retribution. What is that effect? That's nothing. That's nothing. And you need to block melee attack. Seizing style, again, not for human. Ghouls may consider. Survival shot card. I equip it from time to time to get my free disease cures that are super light. What rats? You really need so much rat regeneration? Just be Ghoul, and then you don't need that. I was using that on lazy builds in the past, but now, just go Ghoul. If you worry about rats and you don't want to use power armor, just go Ghoul. That's the solution. I'm not saying you must. Like, if you want to be a human, because you care about being a human from other perspective than combat optimization, which is absolutely valid. I'm not saying it is not. I usually tend to lean towards combat optimization and playstyle optimization rather than roleplay. But roleplay is important, I know that. So if you're leaning towards roleplay, you must be human and full health. This is awesome. Yeah, this is awesome. Yeah, let's unequip that. Reboot. Here you go. I was using Cold Shoulder with my shotgunner build. It's awesome. I was recommending it there. No stimpaks in VATS on console. Yeah, I know you cannot use stimpak in VATS. You cannot use coffee either. But you can exit VATS, spam stimpaks, and re-enter. I will need to try it, how it will go with stimpak spamming on some bosses. What's the best first star for Tesla Cannon for a full HP human? There are two options for Tesla Cannon. Two-shot or Furious. If you go for Furious, it's reverse onslaught and only really good when there is not too many enemies, and then it needs to stack up. Two-shot is more universal. I do have my Tesla Cannon if you want to see. That's my Tesla Cannon. Two-shot, explosive, durability, polished. And it doesn't matter if you're full health or low health. The same setup works. If you are low health, you could argue that Blooded could be better, and that's true. If you are always very low health, Blooded could be better for you. But this is more universal. And full health, of course, you cannot go Blooded. Okay, perks. I'm taking my time, but yeah. I like to think through the process and to look for something new and fresh. That not always I will find it, but sometimes. So definitely we cannot squeeze max out heavy gunner perks. There is no way with the recent scenario with so many powerful strength perks for heavy gunner to squeeze in max out heavy gunner perks. So we go for some other stuff. What's there? Arms keep up barbarian. I don't know if there would be room for barbarian. Okay, for now it's fine. Arms keep up, block up, barbarian. Let's see. What can we do here? Easy target, that's must have, like 75%. What's better? 20% heavy gunner card? Or 75% as soon as first limb is crippled? I prefer easy target, 75%. It's not instant, but for most enemies that die instantly, it doesn't make a difference if you have heavy gunner or not. For bosses, easy target makes huge difference. I love it. The easy target, one of the best. The heavy gunner expert. Yeah, the heavy gunner expert, rank 1. Then there will be more heavy gunner. All rank 1, we should be able to squeeze heavy gunner rank 1. And master heavy gunner rank 1. Reload could be used, but a lot of heavy guns have enough ammo capacity to go without it, so it's not a must. It's handy. We do not really have heavy guns with 3 or more projectiles, so no. What do we have? Scatter shot. That's powerful. For some guns, not for all. That's only for shotguns. I think I would like scatter shot. I would like scatter shot here. That's a lot of crippling power. Especially with ballistic heavy guns, that's gonna work great. So we add it. Oh wow. 1 point left. Really, only one? What are we doing with this 1 point? So bad strong back is now 2 points, not 1. It's no longer easy filler for 1 point when you have left. 1 point. Could go for the 20% reload. It's cheap, 1 point. I could go for that. One pointer. Or I could kick out Barbarian at Bandolier to carry more ballistic ammo. Do I need it? Or maybe kick out Barbarian and give myself overall more carry weight. With power armor, I'm already super tanky, so Barbarian I can skip. Unless I want to create a super tank. Then strong back. LMG will be really good with crippling mechanic. Absolutely. Light machine gun gonna be great. We need way more perception. But I want endurance. I want too much. What do? I want too much. Oh well. Okay. What can we do? There are good perks under perception. We definitely need to want to keep VATS and non-VATS option. We want both on proper heavy gunner. We don't want compromises. So what can we do? Anything under endurance I can kick. Life giver I need. Ironclad, the iron stomach, natural resistance, thirst quencher, fireproof, radical, star jeans, bullet shield. There's like nothing I could really kick out there. All good. Radical I could, that's 1 point. Charisma is already minimalistic and we need that. Intelligence, we are already low on intelligence. We could even consider higher power user stabilized. That's like staples there. And Ned Rage I want to add. What's there? Under agility we have Gunslinger, expert, onslaught. Born Survivor I could reduce, but I'm missing adrenaline. Oh wow. We have a problem. There is more good perks under perception now. If I cut down luck, we are losing VATS. Without luck, we are losing VATS. Oh wow. This is really tough. What do I do? Losing power user, basically we are using VATS too, if I kick that out. I already barely have room for Born Survivor rank 1. Losing Gunslinger. 12% weak spot damage. Can I lose that? Reduce. I could skip the heavy gunner cards, but it's 30% overall damage. I don't want to completely lose heavy gunner cards. I could lose carry weight under strength. I could lose the strong back, and 2 points from strength can be moved to perception. I like it, but I think I will need to go without it. So that's 2. That's 2. More carry weight losses, no radical. So we drop slightly endurance. That's barely 3 points. It's barely 3 points. That's the toughest. Okay, heavy gunner is the toughest. I could switch one more legendary perk card for more perk points, but I don't want to go above 20 added perk points. That's gonna be too much. Some bosses can hit really hard with melee attacks. If you want to go bloodied, you shouldn't drop blockers. A blocker need to be there. Okay, we want to keep concentrated fire, but there is more. Awareness, we can skip this one. It's good, but I can skip it. We'll be relying on criticals, so we can skip that. Center Masochist, very nice. I don't think there is room for it. It's good for the Guardian torso. There is more powerful stuff. Grenadier would be for explosions. We are not increasing the explosion size. Oh, Number Cruncher. Damage per AP cost. This is good for a lot of guns, but not all. Do I need it? There is... Okay, that's only when we're aiming scoped weapon. Tormentor. That's huge damage increase. 20% when first limbs goes, and that only goes up. That's huge damage increase. I don't want to lose that, so I want Tormentor. What is the absolute must? Probably under perception we are taking only absolute must. I would like that. I don't think I can squeeze it in. For most weapons, it would be... For most heavy guns, it would be under 20% damage increase. As most heavy guns, you can reduce AP cost to 10 or below at this moment. So around 10, that's 20%. Around 15 action point cost is when the value of this perk starts. So we'll skip it. We'll not hit the value area for number cruncher. We need to do decisions. Ghoul builds next week. Weak spot damage are multiplicative. Other damages are additive to the base. VATS critical are additive too. They used to be in the past multiplicative. They additive now. I would like Santa Masochist, but it's 3 points. 3 points to be able to just fire at the torso. I would say I would keep it as an option. For someone who doesn't like to do much VATS, you can swap Concentrated Fire for Santa Masochist. So no VATS option, switching that for that. If I would have 1 more point, I can add awareness. But no, I will move this point to some more important sections. Like intelligence agility can require more. I probably want to squeeze in demo expert, so that would require additional points under intelligence. I'm not sure if I can squeeze it in. Unless I put demo expert as an option. We have 1 point left in this scenario, which would be good. We will need it. What I need is Nerdrage. More damage. Demo expert to add, it would cost us 60. But if I want to use... Okay, wait. If I want to use Gauss, I will need demo expert. If I want to have fun with Gauss Mini, I need demo expert. I will need all the points remaining in there then. Yeah, I could skip ammo weight reduction, energy ammo. That will not be easy, but I can skip it. Let's see. And just store most of the ammo in ammo box. Already over encumbered instantly. Then I... Oh, wait. A science! Or cryologist. Don't depend on the... Oh, freaking... There's more. I need science now. Heavy gunner benefits from science. I have demo. I still need 2 points for science. Can I run without Born Survivor at all? Or just give up on Gunslinger? Like, Born Survival is important for me. Normally. I don't manually stim. I don't pay attention to my health. I wait until my Born Survivor triggers. Gauss is ballistic explosive. But science, yes, science not for Gauss. Science is for Tesla and Gatling plasma. Tesla and Gatling Plasma, that would need science. I could run Flamers, then I would need Pyrotechnician, but that's an option. I would just need to swap. I cannot squeeze everything. Alright. We need 2 points under Intelligence. 1 from Perception, 1 from Agility, and no. Don't really like it fully. Can I reduce somehow Endurance? Life Giver is too powerful. Ironclad on Power Armor, that's a lot of protection. That's 30% for a set. That's a lot. Damage and Energy Resistance. Elemental. Extra AP. Resistance charges. No, we cannot. Okay, we cannot cut that down. Strength. Base Heavy Gunner perks. Left. Arms Keeper. Can I go with... No, I cannot. If I... What's my carry weight? My carry weight is already struggling. I'm not on a team, so that can change if I join a team. Those are full. Create new casual team. My weight is already crazy high. Oh, I'm still carrying explosive ammo. That's the reason. Okay, wait. Will not be using those launchers now. That's a lot of weight. Okay, that's a lot of weight down. Without the carry weight for weapons. I cannot believe I'm doing that. Reducing carry weight on my build. That would be my first build with reduced carry weight because I cannot squeeze damage perks. I never needed to do this type of compromise. I never needed to skip my carry weight. I was always able to squeeze it in and all the best damage perks. Now I cannot. Okay, not too bad. If I store some of the weapons, maybe I add weightless to it if I would not be able to store them. Not too bad. Okay, not too bad. Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's the solution. So I keep the damage and defense untouched. And now I have 2 points. I can move to Intelligence. And this 1 point to Agility. I can max out Agility to add Born Survival rank 2. Rank 2 is needed so it has time to trigger before I'm dead. Okay, maybe. Maybe that's the solution. 2 points to Intelligence. No, I cannot imagine it. No carry weight. Wow. No room for carry weight. Science. Science. Imagine Ghoul trying to squeeze all the other stuff. Ghoul gonna be tough. There's so many extra perks. Ghoul build's gonna be even tougher. Concentrated fire doesn't add damage when not using VATS. It's VATS only. So I would say if someone who's not using VATS much, they can switch concentrated fire for Senta Masochist. That would be way better. Now we do have Gunslinger. Onslaught Staff. Adrenaline. Born Survivor at 30% trigger mark. And we don't need any of those, luckily. Kanfu could be used, but we can live without it on a heavy gun at least. Can use weapons that basically kill all the stuff inside. So that's okay. That we do not need. We are not going for a single shot heavy gunner, so it's all good. Okay, all good here. All good here. Now luck, we do have Bloody Mess. Better crits. Ricochet. Plus Freak. Crit Savvy. Junk Shield Curator. I need curator? Wait. No, I don't want curator. I want 4-leaf clover. Yeah, of course I want 4-leaf clover. And is that it? One gun army. Okay, no. Either no bloody mess or no class freak. I can run serums. For people that cannot, they can skip bloody mess. I can run serums. One gun army. That's it. Okay. I did it. With lots of compromises, though. I wanted so much more. But there's no way, we need to make choices. Just not possible. The torso damage works on Guardian. At least last time I tested, it was working. Unless something changed. And I'm good, thank you for asking. Alright. I feel good about it now. I feel good about it. There is still some situational swaps necessary. There's like no way to squeeze more Perk cards under those categories. Modern Renegade is very good for Commando. The problem with Commando is, like with other builds, how do you squeeze it in all under agility? You need to make choices. Yeah. We got it. Having a human setup for now. We'll need to run it and test, of course, around the world. But I feel good about it. I was testing most of those Perk cards, so I have the background, how it's supposed to be, how it's supposed to work. Check the dailies and stuff like that. Dailies, craft some chems. Build troll wall decoration, complete mutated public event. Kill a floater, kill lost. Scrap junk to produce circuitry. Visit another, I don't want to visit any other shelter. Scrap junk to produce asbestos. Okay, it's all good. Weeklies are done, so maybe reroll chems crafting. But no, it's easy. Just, yeah, range weapon way better. And that's looking good. Empty all those collectors. Wait, did I plan this gap here or something was destroyed? Yeah. There was more stuff here. I knew it doesn't make sense, this gap. Always something destroyed at my camp. Mobs paying visits. That's first time I'm doing build like that. Combat efficiency, full focus. Super tanky. The one advantage this build will have over Commando is tankiness. That's more tankiness. I don't need any of those. Oh, I need to carry some stuff. That's super light? No. Cork. What's the lightest? Cork. Junk shield. Need to rotate some weapons from my stash. Nuka launcher. Store. Zappa store. Cannon we keep. Western Spirit, can I store it? It's heavy, this Western Spirit. Cannot store that. It will be taking out some stuff. What do I want to take out? I don't have weight reduction, so it's not easy. Cremator. Not gonna run Cremator much. The dot is cool and all. But now it's not the age of dot anymore. Vampire. I think I should have Furious somewhere. Do I need Vampire? Don't need Vampire. I could use Vampire like this one. That would have a lame damage that could be used on the Guardian opening. Something like that. What do we have? Gatling Plasmas. Which one do I want? Weak point damage or a polished one? Weapon speed, durability. This is with crit damage. Can take them both for now. Oh, and this. Okay, I have 3. I have 3. 3 Gatling Plasmas to choose from. Not gonna run Caster. Oh, that's my 50 cal that cripples. Gauss Mini, I have Blooded. I want Blooded. Blooded. Actually, should be either 2-shot or Furious. Probably even Furious. Oh damn, my health just dropped to 0. I have 130% bonus. 2-shot Gatling Plasma? No. Too many weapons, I will need to get rid of something. Furious stuff. Furious is good. But those are pistols and rifles. Final word. Should I keep it still? Unfortunately, Final Word's such a cool gun, but cannot be 4-star. And weights like crazy. Should I scrap it and say goodbye to it? Now, do we have room to store some of the toys that I'm carrying? I should, as I took out stuff. Not really using Peppa Shaker. I was expecting I would use it more with this, but it's looking so good with the crippling changes and so on. I'm not really using it much. I don't know why. Peppa Shaker doesn't seem to be super useful. Don't really need to carry both the dragon and the rifle. I will just carry rifle. Missile launcher, you go to the stash. Oh, there is room in the stash. Somehow I made it so there is room. Okay, perfect. We'll change the power armor, that's for sure. Have any spoiled stuff by accident here? No. I do need Gauss Mini. But probably Furious. To be competitive with other stuff. I will need to switch this Blooded Gauss. I don't see how Blooded would be useful. I will just redo it to Furious. Where's this Gauss? Gauss Mini. Need to be redone. Yeah, Gauss minigun is good with Furious, I agree. I'm in power armor. Store this power armor. For the VATS use case scenario, I will be probably running my Nocturnal. For other use case scenario, I will be running my usual troubleshooter. So I have my Nocturnal with agility and limit breaking, which makes it great for VATS. Really great for VATS. Strangler Heart, you can be stored for now. Vulcan Aegis is most universal. The previews are not working correctly. They don't all have the same paint. This one has this paint. I don't know why it's not showing what it's supposed to show. It's showing the same paint on all of them, even though it's not like that. We have this reflective. Reflective could be cool too. What do I have on my reflective? You see, it's not the same paint. Oh, I put Nocturnal on it? Why do I have Nocturnal reflective? I messed up the spy armor. I need to switch it back to troubleshooter or something. Or even Vanguards. If I want universal. I don't have Vanguards or anything. Vanguard's is a little bit not enough, maybe, resistance? I'm not sure. But definitely not Nocturnal. I need to figure out what to do with the spy armor. I want this lag. But then, okay, this is good. And reflection on all of it. We'll need to switch this Nocturnal. Doesn't make sense that I did reflective with Nocturnal. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, why do I have like a random scrap? This with 2-shot gonna do really well. That need to be... Oh, I don't have Furious. We need to craft Furious. Yeah, there are arbitrary rules which legendary can be rerolled. The named ones. I don't like that we cannot reroll remaining ones. It should be. They should allow it. I don't know why they don't. Doesn't make sense. Used by someone else. By who? By my cat? Okay, it's fine. Furious, explosive. Do I keep lightweight? I don't want it heavy. This one I keep for now lightweight. The AP cost is 12, so it's acceptable. Probably should make it a 4-star. Don't have much of the 4-star effects. Polished pinpointers. Polished works on explosions, pinpointers doesn't. That's a double explosive weapon. That's my last polished. I will put it, but that's my last. Three barrel cuts the range, penta cuts the range. Only standard. If I want a long range, only standard offers long range. This one, fire rate increase is significant. 35% with a little bit of damage reduction. So for DPS, it would be penta barrel. Prime capacitor remains to be the strongest. Tesla coil. Tesla coil adds energy, which is further boosted by science. Should I run Tesla coil? Switching some of the ballistic into energy. Overall, if I would add it up, looks slightly better, but I'm not sure. The capacity goes up. Reload speed, ammo capacity. We can try it, how it will perform, Tesla coil. We have gunner sight. I need to rename it in a moment. This is already mostly Furious stuff. This one I have 2-shot, but it's supposed to be 2-shot. Let's fix the naming. The mutated events soon, as I'm still working on that stuff. Two-shot Tesla cannon. Gauss Mini. Furious. I need to over-repair it to give it full bonus. Or does it even perform now with the new Gatling plasma? This one is polished. Goes around a little bit over 200. Gauss Mini a little bit over 200 too. But big portion is explosion, which is not visible in the weapon card. So big portion is explosion, but fire rate is better. And that's not even over-repaired yet. Let me quickly over-repair it. User for a second. For weapon artisan. So we need to over-repair it. On the bench only there it's possible. I like that they gave us this option. That makes polish way more usable. So I can go and use workbench repair and get it to 200%, even though it was already over-repaired. So this is great. So thanks to this over-repair, I don't need to put durability on it. I can just run it like that and over-repair from time to time. I can use weightless. Otherwise, I wouldn't be. What I was running, what did I swap? Power user? Power user. So now with over-repaired minigun, it goes 196.33. It's quite solid. Looks solid. That's 230. 230 damage comparing to Gatling Plasma is 210. Higher on card, but keep in mind, huge portion is explosion. Huge portion of that is explosion, but looks good. No, pet is giving me stuff. What should I have on reflective power armor? I have troubleshooter on so many that maybe something else. I mean, overeaters would be good, but that's only for human. If I switch to ghoul, overeaters will be worthless. Aristocrats is too weak. Aristocrats up to 20 resistance. Assassins, auto-stim, bolstering, 35 resistance at low health. Chameleon, that's not really. Exterminators, ghoul slayers, hunters, mutant slayers, mutants. Mutants is how much? Just 10. Overeaters is the most universal. Regenerating is worthless. Troubleshooters, vanguards, it's too little. 35. That's not even 200 of each. Zealots. Don't really know. Could go with overeaters or troubleshooters. I have troubleshooters on most of my power armors. Not sure what I want. Any ideas? Oh, Namer, thank you a lot for upgrading your sub and Turtles Army membership. Appreciate that. Thank you. I don't know. It's just so not too many options. Overeaters, but that will make it basically a human power armor. Not really good for anyone else. But there's nothing else that would be so good. No valuable options. So only overeaters or troubleshooters basically to choose from. That makes sense. None of other options make any sense. Assassins, that would be good for explosive. I already have assassin power armor. There's no unyielding. I could run unyielding, but that's power armor, so no unyielding option. Should I go with overeaters? Make it quite universal. Okay, quite universal for human, not very universal for ghoul. Oh, it's perfect bubblegums I need to buy. Okay, I'm going with troubleshooters. For that, I don't need to go shopping. Will be troubleshooters, another one after all. Another one troubleshooters one, as I don't have bubblegum. Another troubleshooters. Robots hit the hardest. Unless Bethesda adds some enemy that hits as hard as robots. Then that would change. Okay, and I don't need Stealth Boy now. I need emergency protocols. So I can tank at low health. Emergency protocols. Calibrated and gimbal bracers. This is a good power armor for tanking and reflecting damages. For tanking and reflecting damages, this one is really good. Enter it. Event starting soon, so I need to eat. My bonus is expired. Company T. Oh. Mutations. There we go. Now food. All the basic food that I have in my inventory. Pemmican, popcorn, water, red steak. Luck boost. Where's... I don't have Myluk fillet. So I need to take it from the freezer. Fortunately, most of my food took a hit inside the freezer, as you can see, because I didn't notice again that my camp couldn't be placed, and that took a hit. When your camp can be placed, everything spoils. So this is almost spoiled Maluk filler. Quickly eat it. Okay, I will be able to move, so that's a good news. But I need ammo still. And that's gonna be a little bit of a problem. I can have very little ammo. Can I have 1k of that? I can. Should have some cores for the core weapon. I have fusion cells in small quantities. Fusion cores. 45 store. And that store. Shotgun shells currently not using. That I reduce. Occasionally I may need it. Or maybe not. I will not be using it with this build. Store it. Oh, ultrasight 50 cal. Goes mini. We need to drop health a little bit. Alright, so Night Rage will pop in at 50% bonus damage. That's good. 189.30. The Gauss Mini. That's in power armor, so that's a little bit lower effect from Science. Science is giving us how much? Science, 33. Okay, respectable still. Everything looks good. Event will pop in a moment, but before the event, we can try to shoot something random. Oh, chesses for you. Thank you a lot for donating 10 memberships in Turtles Army. Thank you. And I welcome Red Sergeant McLean, Dan Brown, Jerome Curry, Joe Garofalo, Stevie B, Sneakerholic, Anthony, Swinde79, Isaac Hawkins, and Country 1987. Welcome and thank you a lot, chesses for you. Okay, so this is hitting quite well. How well VATS goes. I think that's good. Damage numbers are there. Yeah. 4-leaf clover is compensating for our VATS accuracy. One of the reasons I cannot use 2-shot for VATS, 4-leaf clover is half as efficient if I run 2-shot. So I cannot really. My luck is only 30, so I'm not really getting as many criticals as I supposed to with this power armor. Would need to boost my luck slightly higher. I don't have limit breaking on this one. That's reflecting damage. Tesla cannon should do quite well too. 2k damage. That 2k damage after... No, okay, now adrenaline expired, so 1500. Solid. If I hit next to a target, yeah, it's a lot of damage. A lot of damage by hitting next to a target. How well will my Gatling Plasma do versus Scourge Beast? So this is similar Gatling Plasma to the Gauss Mini. There's Sleeping Scourge Beast. Sleeping Beauty. Oh, 2 of them. That's a legendary one. Even legendary one is smelting. Hard to tell who's killing faster. Gatling Plasma? What do I really... I don't really have a good test subject to compare if Gatling Plasma is better or Gauss Mini. I will probably need to go versus Super Mutants and try to do one shot that compare the damage. It's probably the only way. It's the event up. It is Uranium Fever. I did use Pemmican, yes, before we moved from my camp. I remember about it. Yeah, Union Power Armor is pretty good everywhere. The reason I'm using Vulcan, the main reason, is slower fusion core drain. And accuracy, of course, Gimbal Bracer, so those unique mods and slower fusion core drain. I try Enclave Gun with the splitter and not as good as I would want it to be. Radium extraction initialized. What mutation do they have? Regenerating. That's the most worthless mutation. For the event, I should switch to a Tesla. The one thing with the Tesla, I'm running it at this moment without Grenadier. It really needs Grenadier to shine. For a Tesla, I could be swapping Tormentor for a Grenadier. That can be swappable for Grenadier. It's the same cost. Now I have bigger blast. Hitting something. Seems like I'm quite tanky. Tagging more miners everywhere. I'm not running number cruncher for the Tesla. Really, for full spec Tesla, you do not use with VATS. So if I would like full spec for a Tesla, I need to swap for number cruncher. It's impossible for me to just have everything on this build. Not enough perk cards. So Tesla optimization. Oh, that's a Tesla optimization now. Number cruncher in. Set the masochist not needed, as explosions do not count as hitting torso. They just hit the target overall. Doesn't count as torso hit. So if I count on explosions, I don't need that. Now I have crazy high damage. With full stacks, look at the damage on this weapon with full stacks. Over 3k. Over 3k with full stacks. Those explosions do hit hard. Come on, more miners. Come over or I will lose my kill streak. Where are they? Get out! From hiding. Why are they not coming? Finally, they are coming. Spending too much ammo. I get some ammo back. Oh, I forgot the baddies will be despawning. I have some ammo back. A little bit. And I changed mods slightly on this Tesla cannon, as you may notice. I swapped for Spark Gap Series 3 and Edison Series 2, with changes how AP costs is boosting my damage now. I decided to go for that, so ammo per shot is a little bit lower and I fire a little bit faster. Firing this gun triggers my bullet shield too. So with bullet shield working, bullet shield is 30% and ricochet giving me 30%. It's actually the same, isn't it? It's exactly the same. So I have 60% total. Do you add it up or are they separate? I think you add it up. So you should have 60% chance to deflect damage. Tesla cannon crashes your game? Why? With my 50 cal, I have 111 damage per bullet. So it's significantly less than I have with Gauss Mini. Scrap all this stuff. I will not be able to move. Don't you really even want more loot? But they keep dropping me more loot. Finish another daily. I could boost if I would like to see how much Tesla cannon can do with maximum damage. I could switch power armor to my rangers. See how far I can push the Tesla cannon, and if that would be finally enough to kill super mutants behind walls. Go for rangers. $3,350. Okay, that's a lot. Come on, event, finish. So I can go test on super mutants. How much self-inflicted damage if I shoot too close? Quite a bit. Come on, even. Give me the reward. Taking one for the team, a follow-through are multiplicative. This is exception from most perks. Those are multiplicative. The same Tenderizer is multiplicative. That's a true damage increase. All the debuffs on enemies are basically multiplicative. So weak spot damage, debuffs on enemies, those are different categories, so they multiply each other. Neutralized, but I need ammo. Better put down tent. I need way more ammo if I want to test anything. Oh, I can put it so close. Go up again. Can I place it like that? LOL? Didn't you can place it so high? Slightly floating, I think. I have 3 inside. There is a 3 inside my tent. It's 3 placeable tent. Okay. Fusion cells. Give me 1k fusion cells. Maybe more than one. No, 1k is enough for testing. Why am I over encumbered? What has happened? I have random grenades and stuff. I need to get rid of something. Oh, I looted assault rifles from those super mutants. Wait a second. Yeah. Lots of stuff. That helps. Okay, Tesla Cannon. Show us what you got. And then we try to compare. Or maybe first I compare single shot with Gatling Plasma versus single shot with Gauss Mini. I want the head. Don't. It will trigger ricochet. Ah, single shot gonna be way harder than anticipated. I will sneak maybe and try a single shot in VATS. Where's my sneak armor? Switching armor. Sneak armor. Otherwise it's gonna be too difficult to achieve the comparison. Still gonna be very difficult. Those weapons are way too close. And I cannot compare them on the Guardian. Because Guardian is immune to explosions. So it's not gonna be fair comparison. Obviously on Guardian, Gatling Plasma gonna do better. As it doesn't contain explosions. What about super mutants? Uh oh. How did you detect me? You bastard. I was a little bit too close. I want 1 bullet. So hard with spin-up weapons. How do I do 1 bullet? Oh, I know how. Why didn't I think about it earlier? I know how I do 1 bullet. That's the solution. That's how I do 1 bullet. At least with this weapon. It will be a little bit harder with the plasma. Oh. What a bastard. Let's find something else. I have a lot of agility. Shouldn't I be able to detect me so easily? No. Why are you walking after me? Stay on your position, super mutants. Trying to do important testing. Forget about me. Stop searching. No. Why are they detecting me today? Should I go on private server or something? They shouldn't be able to detect me so easily. What's my agility? I have 52 agility. Okay, hidden. Need to fire one bullet. That's about full health super mutant. And that is a miss. Stupid VATS. Reload. Maybe I should go with critical. This is slightly injured super mutant. Wait, which one is not injured? Maybe not? No, it's not injured. Why are you moving so far? Those super mutants do not cooperate today. Okay, this one with a critical. Oh, a critical is not charged. Where's this other one? Behind me, of course, behind me. Ah! Why you do that? You cannot fire at me or the ricochet will trigger it, you're gonna die. %? Are you serious? When I was firing, it switched to 0%. Oh. Switch to caution, please. Maybe I should choose different test subjects. Those do not want to cooperate today. Keep walking instead of standing still. Stand still. Are you serious, super mutant? Where did this bullet go? %95 hit chance, of course, miss. Try from this side. I have critical, okay. Single crit. It's under between A and N. Okay. That's a single crit. Sitting there. Now I need to charge my critical. Did it even fully cripple it? Excuse me, super mutants. No. Leave me alone. Let's practice firing a single shot. I don't know if I can. Firing too. It's gonna be super hard. What are you doing here? Firing a single shot gonna be super hard with that, so I cannot drop part of the core. Danger of what? No one nearby. I did it. A little bit less damage there was, but almost like it's so close. So freaking close. We need to say that they even about. That's with a weapon speed on it. Almost even. But the Gauss Mini is with explosive. So that gives it slight advantage as I have damage on the second star. The fire rate is 123. Fire rate of Gatling Plasma slightly higher, a tiny bit higher, but tiny bit less damage per shot. We have a draw. I need to say that we have a draw. Gauss Mini versus Gatling Plasma. It's a draw now. It's a draw now. They even. They didn't even change perks from Tesla Cannon, but that's okay. It doesn't really change much. Would be only accuracy. That's a draw. For the crippling ability, the Gauss Mini will be better as there is higher ballistic, but not by a lot. It would be a little bit better. What's happening? No, I'm not interested. I need to continue testing. I'm not gonna be distracted. That's not mutated event. I don't need it. Now let's see Tesla Cannon. Okay, I call it draw. There's like difference is so small that there's no way to compare that. Realistically, they the same. Can you kill Tesla? Or the enemy is just too far? Where is this guy? Die. Oh, I did kill. They need to be relatively close. And now the test spot. That's the test spot. One kill. Oh, no one is coming. Cannot get any else. Anyone else? Showing 300 damage. Oh, I did kill something. Where are other mutants? Cannot hit anything anymore. There is something far away there. But too far, like damage of 5, it means it's very far. It did kill something. Oh, Bullies is very powerful, yes. Bullies is really good. Bullies, Tormentor. Those are really good. Okay, they went closer, so I can see now if I can get them. One. Dead. Other one is moving away. Go and die. Oh, I did kill. Okay, it is killing. Seems like with full setup, its performance is slightly improved. So you can get something from behind the wall. That's my main weapon to deal with enemies that got stuck in walls. That's why I really care about its performance outside of direct hits. I need to have damage outside of direct hits. Direct hits are great. Like Tesla cannon for direct hits is great. But indirect hits, that is real power. Getting enemies over the corners that are not directly next to you. Alright, Tesla cannon. Tested. Bullies is additive, yes, the same as polished. And it's conditional. It depends on amount of crippled limbs on enemy. You need to have weapon that cripples relatively good to use it. Now we are switching back to concentrated fire. Tormentor. Okay, concentrated fire and tormentor. For the raid bosses solo, is Gatling Plasma still good? I would guess yes, probably. With multiple Gatling Plasmas. This is the most universal. That's the lowest AP cost, I think, that I have on that. It's calibrated. Why do I have calibrated? I need to switch every single one that's using calibrated. Criticals do not register way too often now. I need to switch those calibrated. I didn't notice I still have calibrated on one. We'll go for a raid soon, so I will go on those workbenches. And the best thing about bullies, you can easily get it. That's quite accessible one. Faster fire rate instead of explosive on the Gauss Mini? You can, yes, you can. But I like to have explosive on it as it's already explosive, so I double up the explosive effect. Where are you running? Stop. Name of the law, stop. The law of the wasteland. This is my nocturnal power armor, very cool one. Fix the Gatling Plasma. Calibrated is good on Gatling Plasma. But because criticals so often do not register now, Prime gonna be better as Prime is consistent. And Prime is lower AP cost. So that's bonus. There's Prime here. And we're switching that to Prime. Prime reduces AP cost. This one's really good too. Crit damage boost. This one weapon speed. But where criticals will not register, my conductors is not gonna be healing me very much too. Luckily there is overtime component on conductors, so that should be still fine. Gauss Mini, if I use it versus Guardian, Explosive does nothing. If I would like to use it versus Guardian, I would really need to switch Explosive to something else. For example, as you said, Rapid could be added there. That's 23 extra fire rate, going up to 145. Or you could go even with Crippling, if not Rapid. Crippling, 50% limb damage, keeping the fire rate, or just higher fire rate. It's a lot of ammo capacity, 625. So reloads less than Gatling Plasma. It could be quite capable weapon for about anything you do. Rapid is a solid option. If I would like a higher range, the only option is Standard. So Standard barrel is a little bit more damage per shot. The fire rate goes down, but the range goes up. The 3-baller is low range too. Wait, someone's doing encrypted. Okay, I'm coming. Let's take my reflective armor for encrypted. How about Hitman's? Hitman's is generally weak, as it's additive 25% damage and only when you are manually aiming. Only makes sense on weapon that you always use with manual aiming. Hip fire do not apply, VATS do not apply, so you need to be aiming down sight. If there is no sight, that's fine, you just need to be aiming. Your right button on the controller or on the mouse pressed when firing. I only use it for my grenade booster. What weapon are we using on this guy? Could even use 50 cal. But I will go with Gauss Mini. Oh, this Wendigo is still alive. Oh, use. I left ammo. I left ammo in West Tech. Okay, I left ammo in West Tech. Come on, you cannot even kill a Wendigo. You are the imposter ship squad. You cannot kill a Wendigo. What? Pumpkin pie now gives herbivores 100 health for an hour? Oh, they fixed the pumpkin pie to be a herbivore's health buff? I didn't notice that yet. Or is it only for megavores? Is it for herbivores or for megavores? You can cripple those limbs. And increase damage. Now we have fully increased damage. The limbs are crippled. 50 cal is not very efficient. $50 cal is cool everyday weapon, but for killing bosses, definitely not. Oh, mascot outfit. Nice. Okay, let's see who's interested in doing some raid. Let's create a raid team. Create new team. Raid. This build should be very capable of doing raids. Self-sustaining Gatling Plasma, probably still number one, I think. Conductors, weapon speed, action point cost reduced. Action point cost is 8. It's very manageable. Should be very manageable. I need to switch power armor. $50 cal is decent. 50 cal is decent everywhere, but it's not a boss killer. It's one of my favorite weapons, but it's not a boss killer. Nothing that I will do will change it. Which one do I want to run? My standard one. It's the most suitable for raid. Most suitable for raid power armor. For the shield part, I can use 50 cal as I have extra limb damage on it. So for the shield part, I could easily use the 50 cal. That's with extra limb damage, so that's very suitable, and it will be healing me. Do I have any Brahmin milk? I should be at exactly 20% for the raid, not under. Could even heal more, as Night Rage will not lose its bonus. But I'm trying to simulate how it will all go if perks would work as normal. I know I could go full health and Night Rage gonna stay at 50% bonus for me. What? Scorcher? Okay, 1 second. I didn't notice that. Let's quickly kill her and return here. I didn't notice the nuke. Hello, Spike Johnson. Yeah, the sound of 50 cal is absolutely brilliant. That's why I don't even go for 50 cal with faster fire rate. Rather use it for limb damage, as I don't want it to fire faster. The sound is best when it fires with its default speed. So for bosses like Scorch Squid, it's perfectly good. For regular mobbing, perfectly fine. I have conductors on it, so I'm not gonna run out of AP. Okay, now to the raid we go. Where's the enemy? He's stopping me from fast travel. Semi are better now than automatics. Especially if you put semi with faster fire rate. I mean, not the legendary. The hair trigger receiver. You have best from both worlds then. Really good damage. What I don't like, for most rifles, it doesn't really show on the weapon card that there is lower damage with automatics. It shows like it's the same damage or even higher, just do not show the penalty. Okay, we're back on. One person is not with us yet. Darth, are you coming? Where is Darth? Oh, Darth's coming. Darth is coming. Really gonna be using black powder rifle. Let's equip all other stuff. Minigun. I need to equip it to get ammo. Regular plasma. Maybe plasma. 2 plasma. Which one am I using? Polished or pinpointers? They're both good. Start with 50 cal. Then it's this one. All in, all in. I can stand here. Should be able to survive. With some stim. My resistance is rather high. 1420, 167. Maybe someone else is using Aegis. That's quite high. Maybe I'm not the only one with Aegis pieces. My resistance is very good. Anyone on the team with Aegis? Can you even inspect that? No, they will not show on effects. I have 3 pieces of Aegis, so that would not give me as much. Yeah, Vertical is good for shield systems. Now for Torso. It's melting. Still melting, the Guardian. Still, the melting power is there. Heavy Gunner. Heavy Gunner has it. Heavy Gunner has it still. Get rid of extra weight. I didn't even check what was on this regenerating last star. Never mind. Okay, fuel canisters, the nightmare phase. Let's wait for everyone to scrap. Yeah, railway semi is too slow. You need to use the railway auto. Even auto on railway, the speed of auto on railway is the same as semi on normal assault rifle. Uh-oh. Oh. My jump height is wrong. I think that's because I changed the team. I changed the team, I didn't return to the camp. So I don't jump as high as I supposed to. Attack's still powerful, even if I'm on the heavy gunner build. Going. Quick break from spawns. Going in. Oh. Oh, come on! Why did the stagger didn't trigger? Sorry guys, but I died. Always must happen. I will hold my fingers crossed for you. This stage is the worst. They took away the canisters that you could collect in the Ghoul City. The horror stage. Okay, a little bit more canisters and you got it, guys. I believe in you. 4 canisters away. Oh, we lost another. Does it look good now anymore? 2 people left. We have our level 200 for running. And no! And we lost it. We lost the stage. And I died first, so there is nothing to be proud about here. I died first. I don't think Mazzaroni you can do it. It's 4 canisters. It's doubtful, unfortunately. 4 canisters is impossible even from the beginning for one person to bring. At the end, it's even harder. It's pretty much impossible. I always have a lot of people that want to defend the drill. The problem is getting people to run for canisters. That's usually the problem. I don't know how my auto axe didn't save me. It's supposed to save me, but it did not. Should I be defending instead of running there and dying? Can easily defend with the power of Gatling plasma. For the target head. Oh, switch target finally. Defending. Drill is full health. We lost Mazzaroni this time. Still 2 runners. Nope. Uh-oh. I missed 1 rat. I check a little bit outside. Quick run. So I help. It's like a break between waves. Still have people running. The break. Not sure if I can go. Nope, it's spawning. What? Captain Plasma was not reloaded. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, nope. Didn't notice my Gatling Plasma was not reloaded. Back on position. Back on here. Or on top. Can you sit on top? It's probably a good position. Got them. Okay, we still have 2 people running for fuel. I'm just defending. Two canisters away. Maybe I can run. Nope. Nope. Very bad moment to try to run. That was bad idea. That was very bad idea. So you cannot leave it even for a second after first stage. That was bad idea. They almost ate the drill. We need one canister. Uh-oh. It's only me alive. No! Freaking bastard! Ah! So close. Nah. I was running with this canister already. Oh no, we already lost someone. Should I just stay and defend this time? Try to do both and that ends badly. I feel like this stage getting harder and harder over time. Did they, in the last patch, did they do something to make it harder? It feels harder recently. I don't know why, really. Seems like people are dying more from the stalkers. And the attackers are more relentless. Is it just me? Like, okay, we have no chance. We lost too many people. We need to restart again. Is it just me or did this stage get harder? I feel like this stage got harder. Don't know what happened, but it feels like it's harder. This stage is definitely harder than the last stage and any other stage. Like, there's no other stage so hard as this one. I didn't press the button. They definitely did something here. Wasn't so hard. Can barely grab the first canister on almost outside. And then I need to run and defend. Okay, maybe that's a better position. Didn't fall. Just sitting here. Better view now on the left. Where people are still alive. So I can be defending. Where's this small miner firing from? Never mind. As long as everyone is alive. Oops. Almost missed this one more miner. Surprisingly, no one died yet. Can do it. I cannot leave my position this time. It ends badly when I go and try to get canisters. Especially that we only need 2. Only need 2 canisters. Oops. Fall down. That's okay. Sometimes I feel like I could run now, but then I know as soon as I get out, the waves of mole miners gonna spawn. And we are 1 canister away, and we have 2 people trying to find it, so I better stay here. Finally, we did it. Good job, team. Mind blown. We did it. Good job. Oh. Miner's key? We dropped the miner's key. I did catch a disease. That's not good. Survival syringe activated. For defense stage on my launcher build, Nuka grenade launcher. That was amazing for that stage. That was the easiest defense that I ever did on my launcher build. It's absolutely brilliant for the defending of the drill. That's for sure. What power armor am I wearing? Okay, I have some limit breaking. Okay, that's my main. Okay. I have the good power armor. All correct. See, we need someone at A. And most likely that either expired or is about to. Oh, ready, okay. Yeah, I'm doing decent damage for this guy. Nope, don't kill me. Not sure if getting plasma would be better. It may be. This guy drains my action points. Yeah, I think getting plasma on those guys is doing a little bit better. And done. Every other stage is easier than stage 2. There is no questions about that. There's no other stage as hard as stage 2. Gatling Plasma still very capable. Come on, Stalker. Don't disappoint us this time around. Follow nicely. And don't mess up. Be a good Stalker. Be a good Stalker. Okay, so far it's a good Stalker. Following. Oh, I died. I accidentally died. Probably my health buff expired in the similar time as I was passing the poisonous cloud. Poisonous cloud is deadly. I can see a little bit of my health bar misalignment. It's most likely time to refresh some food. Pop my Brahmin milk so I don't die as easily. Oh. What hit me? Was the stalker next to me? When I was trying to figure out my food. No! Stupid stalker. Supposed to be dead by now. I was thinking stalker was already dead. How is stalker still alive? Okay, you got it, guys. Yeah, any laser rifle with the splitter do great for the crystals. Destroys them super fast. So that makes it so much easier for this stage. Hopefully we'll have no stuck enemies. So I'm not able to search for them with Tesla cannon now since I died. When I was trying to chill and eat my food. Gather around, guys. You need all enemies here and blow them with this big crystal. You got it. Yeah, blow it. Waiting for something. I think both death close are here. Yeah, and now other side. There's some more enemy than just death close. Should be Wendigo somewhere, at least. Oh yeah, there's Wendigo. Okay, Wendigo already here. Perfect. 2 death close. And Wendigo at 1 mile. Everyone should be here now. Oh, no! Too early! The Deathclaw was not yet there. Okay, guys, you got it. You got it. This one Deathclaw needs to be taken care of. There's plenty of crystals left. You can do it. One more. At least Deathclaw is hard to miss. So there's not as much of a challenge to find it when you lose it. Okay. Now I can finish the food. Permicam to fix alignment. Okay, it should be all good. Alright, drop a 50 cal. Going for the damage or just sustain? Sustain, so I don't need to use my coffee. Should be still doing crazy high damage. Is Snake immune to explosions? Okay, I could try coffee a little bit. With Gauss meaning. I have 6 slices. Maybe pop booster 2 and those 6 slices. Okay, pop the slices. I don't see any separate explosive damage. When I'm shooting at it like that, explosions are happening. When I'm hitting I, then nothing. Can you even break those plates? Can I break like a plate on the snake? Is it possible? Is it doable to break the plate? I'm not sure if it's doable to break the plate. I wanted to break the plate. Oh, almost. What will happen? Nothing visually. I broke the plate. Oh, it makes it lay down? Oh, that's what breaking the plate does? It lays down a little bit. Okay, that's probably what breaking the plate... Oh, oops. What? Did it kill us with the... What? He shouldn't be doing this ultimate attack until it's the end of the fight. What just happened? What? So breaking the plate is a bad thing? If you break the plate... You break the plate into ultimate attack? How is that a bad thing to break the plate? I was thinking that will be good. I was thinking that will be something good. So we don't want to cripple him. Because then he gonna do ultimate attack. So we just fire at eyes. So we don't want it to do the ultimate attack. Maybe that was a bug. But Snake did ultimate attack. That should not happen. Now it should be doing it, but didn't even went through animation this time. So, yeah. Yes, eye is the weak spot. I was intentionally targeting the plate. I wanted to see what's gonna happen. And that was not a good outcome. Yeah, everyone just died that because of ultimate attack, I think. How otherwise he would kill everyone? Only I'm bloodied. Everyone else is full health. So it is possible to cripple those plates. But I don't think that the intended effect will occur. It's more like snakes lie down and everyone dies. That's not necessarily the greatest feature. But I think I nailed this heavy gunner. Everything works great. The limb crippling is decent. Could have been higher, but it's heavy gunner, so we don't have perfect limb crippling. But even with Gatling plasma, okay, let's see on Scourge Beast. Do I cripple the head quickly when I'm attacking with Gatling plasma? Come back, Scourge Beast. She's back. Does cripple the head, but like halfway there. So in case of Gatling plasma, the crippling perks are not helping as much as they could, but it does cripple eventually. For regular enemies, can I cripple the head before they die? I'm not sure. Maybe. Hard to tell, really. Why there's so many of them? I killed like gazillion Scourge. Still more coming. Yeah, I do cripple the head before they die. And one more. Yes, best for crippling is ballistic. That's why Gatling Plasma is in between, because it's half ballistic, half energy. Anti-armor is dead, yes. Other effects are so much better. Where are you? Okay, so I do have the head crippled about halfway there. And for this case scenario, when I'm fighting here, I should have been using my VATS power armor, so I can use expensive in VATS weapons. And still unload, most likely a lot. Let's see. That's my VATS power armor. Crazy amount of agility. Let's use more VATS extensive weapons. Maybe this on one more fissure site and then we switch. Incursion. And conductors is quite nice, I see, with this setup. I can see AP regenerating even though I do have Stealth by Torso. So conductors is quite a good combo to Nocturnal. Total 640. So unfortunately, I'm missing food. That's still solid, like 640 AP without food. Now let's see this weapon. This weapon does not have conductors and is more expensive to sustain with the fire rate of 123 and AP cost of 13. Let's see. Yeah, meta changes a lot recently as Bethesda is updating effects. So now it's Age of Furious, 2-shot, sometimes bloodied. Instigating is out. Yeah, that's a decent AP pool. Can kill the Scourge Beast with relatively expensive weapon. Don't need conductors. And if I move, all AP is back. Because I have a T. Company T running. I wish more weapons would be usable. We didn't try my 50 column Scourge Beast yet. Let's see. Good old 50 cal. And Scourge Beast. Yeah, for healing conductors, Furious conductors, instead of going for Vampire. I don't remember last time I was using Vampire. Okay, so regular Scourge, no problem. They die very fast. Can I get the Scourge Beast attracted here somehow? He's coming. Doesn't want to come in here. Come on, Scourge Beast. Outside of VATS range. That's crippling fast. Oh, look how fast it goes after it cripples. But those crippling perk compensate a lot when I'm using 50 cal. You notice how fast this Scourge Beast died? And that was 50 cal. Thanks to crippling perks. So they don't really have time to trigger in case of Gatling Plasma. But with 50 cal, I have the kick. Maybe for the Gatling Plasma I should be using crippling on the second star. And that would compensate a little bit. But 50 cal do really well. Overeaters is still good. My personal preference is troubleshooters. Stage 1 of the raid and imposter and other random robots. For regular enemies I don't need any more than troubleshooters offer. So look how fast. And already everything is crippled. So yeah, 50 cal is great for that. And now I should have really high damage versus the Scourge Beast. That goes ahead. Where is she going? Or... yeah, now my damage is kicking in. There are limbs crippled. Even though Scourge Beast is out of range. It's flying too far. And that's a downside of crippling her. It's now fully crippled, so she landed there. Got it. Yeah, 50 cal performs. Gauss minigun performs about on pair now with Gatling Plasma. They go hand by hand. Depends what you want to use for. Like, it cripples faster than Gatling Plasma. So that's advantage. The damage is about the same. Overall, if you combine the explosion, fire rate, like the DPS is on par. Some enemies that are weaker versus energy Gatling Plasma do better. Some enemies that are weaker versus ballistic. And maybe I should even go prime instead of going that. As prime will give me more ballistic, even more crippling power. So maybe I should go prime. Let me switch that. Switch that to prime. So I do have prime on Gatling. I mean, on Gatling Plasma, all of them I have prime. So if I put Prime on that, it's more comparable when we are fighting Scourge Beast. On the power armor prefix you could use for daily driving, you could use anything. Now I have Nocturnal. Nocturnal is absolute beast. That's currently S tier prefix for power armor. It's the best. So Prime changes everything into ballistic. Power armor 1 star for Blooded. Nocturnal. With one piece of Chameleon if you don't want to use Stealth Boy Torso. I have Stealth Boy Torso, so I don't have Chameleon. Those are my perks at this moment. And now I need to switch ammo. For Ultra Sight 2 mil. One more test. Because we should be back by now in there. Yeah, I did play with Kabloom. It's fun. For a stealth shotgun, it's probably best, but cannot compete with the Dragon and toys like that. I'm here too early. No new Scourge Beast yet. I killed them too fast. So Behemoth maybe. Yes, Chameleon Mutation do not work with Nocturnal. Chameleon Prefix works. Chameleon Mutation you cannot wear armor, so that doesn't really work for you. And Chameleon Mutation switches itself off when you are firing, so even if you could, that's pointless. Like, Chameleon Mutation is only for fishing. Almost managed to get up. And now you can see my AP is not regenerating. That's because I have Chameleon Torso. If I move and Chameleon Torso switches off, it instantly regenerates. There we have it. Scourge Beast is back. No regular Scourge, that is fine. Just need to somehow attract her. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Try more efficient on Scourge Beasts. Could use Flamers. But then I would need Pyro damage, like Holy Fire, if I would like to use Holy Fire. And Flamers limited range for no good reason, so I can use Gatling Plasma. Although Flamers are instantaneous fire. That's the advantage. Do I even have my Holy Fire, or did I misplace it again? Oh, I have my Holy Fire. Damage is just not impressive compared to competition. Can be used as a silent weapon, which is plus and damage versus burning targets. Not as impressive. Pepper Shaker can always be used. good old Cryolator was better in the past. 95 not gonna cut it, the damage. Red Terror is cool still. If we could reroll that to give it limb damage, would be great. Gatling lasers are cool, but they have 0 limb damage. So cannot really cripple anything because of energy damage. What's the best prefix now for Shredder? I would need to investigate after this patch. Is 2-shot boosting it? Anything else? It used to be armor penetration. That was the one of rare that works with Basher. I'm pretty sure it's different now. And damage per crippled limbs should work very well if it works. We'll see that. But it should work. So this setup I can even kill Guardian solo relatively easily. Going with 50 cal, switching to Plasma. Gauss Mini no, because Guardian is immune to explosions. I'm losing all the explosive factor. Yeah, I think this build is gonna work like that. I don't see the need to do any changes now. That feels good. This combo feels good. Works VATS, no VATS. VATS is included as that super powerful tool. And there is no scopes for heavy guns to benefit from scope perk under perception. Yeah, I think that's good. Limb damage has very big penalty with energy weapons. It works, but only do a little bit. Like energy damage, do only a little bit of limb damage. It's like 5 times weaker than ballistic bullets are. So you want ballistic weapons if you want to do limb damage. Energy do not go well. Right, the build is about done. So I think that's my farming for today. I will try to upload it tomorrow. So that will be the heavy gunner, and then what's left? Sniper and melee for human, and I can do ghoul builds. So thank you very much for being here, everyone. Appreciate your support and all your advice in the chat, so I can consider many of possible options, combinations, and weapons when I'm trying to put the build together. This one was tough to squeeze the best perks, choices, what to eliminate, what to put on when amount of perks is limited. And that being said, thank you a lot, and see you in the next one. Turtle out. Bye everyone. Take care.